All right, today we're going to start our flipped classroom on ordering rational numbers. You're going to take your blue notes page and glue it down on page 35. Please write the information on the notes page. Make sure you are not writing in the composition book, just on notebook paper. Again, write down the information on the blue notes page. Please glue it down on page 35. All right, so ordering rational numbers. We need to remember that ordering rational numbers, a fraction bar is one way to represent division. We can use that by converting a fraction to a decimal. We know the numerator by the denominator is how you do that. A over B is the same as A divided by B. This means that A would be your dividend and B would be your divisor. For example, 3/4 is 3 divided by 4. So 3 is your dividend and 4 is your divisor. So we're going to convert the following fractions to decimals by using division. Let's start with the first one. 0.5 is going to be the decimal form of 1/2. Let's show how. 1 is our numerator, which is our dividend, and 2 is our divisor. When you're dividing, you want to make sure that you have the proper steps to do that. Correct steps would be understanding how division works. You may have used something similar to this in elementary school, how to divide. I usually remember does McDonald's serve cheeseburgers? So the D stands for divide, the M stands for multiplication, S for subtraction, C for check, and B for bring down. So again, we want to see that 2 goes into 1 0 times. 0 times 2 is 0. 1 minus 0 is 1. And now we're going to bring down another 0. Notice we had to add a decimal and a 0 because that was not there at first. Once I do that, 2 goes into 10 5 times. 5 times 2 is 10. Now I'm left with the remainder as my 0. I can continue to bring down zeros because technically they have no value. But once I get 0 as my remainder, technically I can stop. So I know that 1/2 is the same as 0.5. You can also use place value in order to convert fractions to decimals. So I'm going to show you the place value way, but I would like for you to show work showing the division way. 9/10 can be written as a decimal as well. I know that the 0 would go in the 1's place and the 9 would go in the 10's place. So 9/10 can be written as 0.9. So that's an easy way to convert a fraction to a decimal. That sounds familiar. So anytime you have tenths, you can quickly just write that as a decimal. Also the same for hundreds or thousands. So 2/3. 2/3, we will use 2 as our dividend and 3 as our divisor. 3 goes into 2 0 times. 0 times 3 is 0. 2 minus 0 is 2. 3 goes into 20 6 times. 6 times 3 is 20. It's 18. 20 minus 18 is 2. So I notice that I continue to get the same remainder, which is giving me the same quotient. With that being said, we want to make sure that we understand that this is called a repeating decimal. When you have a repeating decimal, the number in the quotient repeats over and over again, and also your remainder repeats over and over again. So instead of just going on and on and on, usually just stop the 3rd place after the decimal point, which is our thousandth place. So 2/3 is the same as 0.66 repeating. 7/4 is an improper fraction. Since it's an improper fraction, you want to make sure that you are still following the rules of top in, bottom out. So 7 is our dividend and 4 is our divisor. 4 times 1, 4 goes into 7 1 times. 4 times 1 is 4. 7 minus 4 is 3. And then we're going to add a decimal and bring down the 0. 4 goes into 30 7 times. 7 times 4 is 28. Then we're going to subtract 30 minus 28 and get 2 and bring down a 0. 4 goes into 20 5 times and 5 times 4 is 20. We have 0 as our remainder, so we can stop. So 7/4 is the same as 1.75. Usually when you see an improper fraction, you will know that that improper fraction is going to be greater than 1. All right, so just in case you did not get those answers, 1/2 is 0.5, 9/10 is 0.9, 2/3 is 0.666, which you're going to put the repeating symbol above that. So that shows you that this number repeats. And then 7/4 is 1.75. Please make sure that you have work shown on your paper for division for each of these. Again, without work shown, then we're not going to be able to give you full credit for this flipped classroom. All right, so for this one right here, you're going to be just showing me different various representations of division. We discussed this on the other day, on Tuesday and Wednesday. We discussed things like the cowboy and the horse, top in, bottom out. We talked about how the numerator is divided by the denominator. So here we go. 3/5 is going to be 3 divided by 5. 3 is the dividend, 5 as the divisor. And you can write it as 3 divided by 5. And I'll show you the rest. All right, so pause the video and make sure you have all of that written down. Pay attention to the fact that the divisor is always going to be your bottom number or your second number. So you want to make sure that you're able to write these fractions the proper way when dividing so you can turn them into a decimal.